Hey guys, how are you? It's Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. I'm doing a little bit of late night card making. I'm finishing up my subscription cards that'll be going out in the mail this week. And I'm wrapping up my fall cards as well. I probably will I'm going to try to do a class in October, and that will be the last of the fall cards. And then November and December will just be all Christmas. So, anyways, I was sitting here doing it and thought, why not make a video? I haven't been on in a while. So the first thing I did is I took a piece of our basic white cardstock and I cut it from an 8.5 by 11 into an 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it into a 4 1/4. I'm just doing a basic card. And then I took our just one of our 3D basic embossing folders. It has little crisscrosses. I'm not sure if you can see that, the lighting. There you go. And so I went ahead and embossed the front of it. And then what we're going to do is we are going to adhere these leaves that I have down here. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down. This is like take 20 on trying to do this. So the darker green is Mossy Meadow and the lighter green is Old Olive. And so I went ahead and I used our Dainty Daisy die cut folder and cut this out. I just went ahead and cut everything out so that it would be done. We used our embossing machine, our die cut embossing machine for that. I've showed you that before. Okay, we're gonna intertwine this one a little ways anyways. There we go. We're just gonna pat it down too. Then what I did is I cut out 6 of these little daisies using the same thing, the Dainty Delight die cuts. And this is what, let me open this up. So this is what they look like. This one is full. I've used this several times. So this is what I used to cut out the leaves. And you just run it through the machine and it cuts it out. And then here's the little daisy that I just cut out that we're going to go ahead and use as well. We're going to take these though, and these are cut out of our crushed curry. I love fall. I've told you that 1.5 million times. You guys are probably tired of hearing it, but I absolutely love fall. So all the greens and the rusts and the oranges and the yellows, those are my favorite colors. Everybody used to give me a hard time when I scrapbooked because I love to scrapbook sports, and at that time was blue and white and fall, pumpkin patch and everything fall. And so I think nobody believed that I knew how to scrapbook anything else besides that. So I'm going to be using a dauber, and this is our Delightful Dijon, and I'm just going to take it and kind of go over these little daisies and just kind of change the color a little bit, make it a little bit darker, and maybe some just on the edges, not the whole thing. It just kind of, see the difference in them? It just kind of adds a little bit of color to them. You could also take a blending brush and probably do the whole sheet of paper before you cut it out. That probably would make more sense, but why do it the easy way? Do it the Darla way. Okay, and we got one more. It looks like this week the weather is going to be pretty phenomenal out there. It's supposed to be in the 70s. Maybe we're going to have a warmer October after all. Okay, so we got 6 of those done. I'm going to go ahead and put this away. And then we are going to take our Stampin' Dimensionals. Those are the things that I also call pop-ups. And we're going to just put them, I'm going to use the minis if I can find them. I just had them out. And we're going to pop these up on this card. So we're going to take one of these and we're going to flip over one of these, and we're just going to put it right in the middle of it, take off the little tab, pick it up, and we're just going to stick it on here somewhere. Okay, and we're going to do it with 5 of these, and one of those we're going to leave and use on the inside of the card. So once again, these are Stampin' Dimensionals. They just kind of give you some dimension. They're pretty cool. I use them a lot. They're fun to use. We got some pretty cool things going on in the Stampin' Up! World. They are going to have a, as of October, oh my goodness, I think it's October 3rd. I'll have to look at the date. If you sign up to do Stampin' Up!, it's their 35 years of being in Stampin' Up! So you can either take $35 off of the price of the new kit, or you can get 35% more product for the original price of the kit. So the kit is usually $99, and then you get you pay $99, no shipping, and you get $125 worth of free product. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you take 35% off of the 99, and it's like 60 some dollars. So you pay 66 or $67, and you get $125 worth of product. It's a really good deal. And so the one thing about it is if you sign up, you do not have to sell. You can just buy for yourself and get the perks. Or you can stay on for the 3 months and then drop off. Nothing happens if you drop off. If you want to stay on, all you do is it's $300 a quarter. So if you spend $100 a month or however you want to do it, then you can stay on. But talk about a sweet deal, because you could, even if you were looking at like trying to get like the cut and emboss machine, which is pretty expensive, you could actually wrap that into the sign up fee, so you wouldn't have to pay, you'd end up wrapping it up into your fees. So it's a pretty sweet deal. I'm going to be posting about it here on my Facebook page when I get all caught up. These are called Neutral Adhesive Back Sequins. And we've got a copper. These are the new colors. So it's the copper clay, the gold ones. And this, I believe, is like the boho blue. And this one is the early espresso. But I'm going to go ahead and put the copper, and there's 2 different sizes on them, if you can see that. There's a bigger size and a smaller size. I'm putting the smaller size right in the middle of there to give it a little bit of color. I call these doodads. I love doodads. And this little cool tool that I'm using is called Take Your Pick tool. This is really cool. This right here has some little like gummy stuff on it, and you turn it, and when it comes out, it picks up the doodads for you. So you can use it like that. Or you can use this end like I'm using as a pokey, or you can turn it over and there's a spatula. And they've even come out with another attachment, and I haven't got it yet, so I honestly can't even tell you what it is. But I use this thing all the time. I love it for the doodads. Doodads. Okay, so look at that. How easy was that? So then I took a piece of our pecan pie paper, and I thought it needed a little bit of brown. So what I'm going to do is I went ahead and took the sentiment off of the same stamp. So we use the Dainty Delight die cuts, but I also use the Dainty Delight stamp. And so I used the sentiment, thank you for your kindness, and I stamped it in the Delightful Dijon, and it was pretty dark when I stamped it, and it's lightening up. I hope it stops because I'm not going to be able to see it on there. And this one I'm just going to put adhesive on. I'm not going to pop it up or anything. And then we're just going to slide it in here under the leaves somewhere. Kind of give it a little bit of... And if you wanted... Isn't that cute? So stinking cute and so easy. If you wanted, you could even add either some more of these dimensionals, or I was gonna grab, I was gonna see if I had, ooh, what about these pretty green ones? Yeah, no, that's too much for me. Okay, you could add a couple more, even just the gold ones, maybe down, just stick a couple on there just to give it a little bit more color if you wanted. So there we go with the front. And I think it needs one more. It needs 3. 4 is not going to work. How about right there? There we go. Okay, and then on the inside of the card, I cut a piece of crushed curry, and it is cut at 5 by 4 1/4. We're gonna back it, and then we're gonna use a piece of basic white cardstock, and I cut it to 5 by 3 3/4, and we're just stacking it is all we're doing. Just to give it, so when you open the card, it has a little bit of color. It's just not that stark white. And then what I wanted to do was take number 6 of the flowers that we decorated and put it in here. And you can either put it flat or you can pop it up. But I'm just going to go ahead and pop it up like we did the other ones. And then we're going to stick it down here in the corner and add a little dimensional copper. And voila, we are done. Look at that. So simple. So cute. So this is one of the subscription cards that I'm doing. I've got one more to do, and I will be boxing them up, and they should be going out in the mail by tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I hope you have a great night. Hope everybody has a blessed week. I know it's been there's a lot going on in this world. So, yeah. Hope everybody's doing good, and I will be back in touch with you. Once again, this is Darla with Stamp It with Chaos, and I hope you have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.